What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out, man. You guys probably knew I was going to have some conversations about this one right here with this Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer that just dropped, and the fact that the protagonist in this thing, or one of the playable characters, is going to be a black samurai. And I guess the reason that I'm tripping off of this, I don't really understand what wokeness is trying to accomplish anymore. I just don't get it. You know, it's like, why not focus on a black character in Africa if you want to push, you know, like a black protagonist in this Assassin's Creed stuff? Like, you can see right now the up and down is definitely in full effect. All right. It took a while to get caught up. Right now it's at 184K up, 186,000 down. It took a while, you know. It was definitely more positive earlier on, but now we're starting to shift into the negative as people are starting to catch on and watch this trailer and say, this doesn't make any damn sense. And that's the problem with wokeness. Like, somebody help me. I don't speak like wokenese, all right? I don't understand woke morons. I don't understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And it seems like a lot of people don't understand them either. Yeah, Grums is like Ubisoft tries to be woke, picks Yasuke, a black man who was treated like a novelty item in a racist way by Nobunaga and never did anything of note except surrender, and names the game Assassin's Creed Shadows, invoking racist overtones. Who's the racist? Yeah, like Ubisoft, what are y'all doing here, man? Are y'all racist? Y'all trying to like throw in some like sneak race digs in there? Is that what's happening? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you want to tell a story about some sort of a black assassin, an African assassin, or whatever it is, like, why not, like, actually depict real history? That's what these Assassin's Creed games are known for. It's like actually digging in and giving us like a look at, you know, real history, you know? So it's like, okay, if you're going to feudal Japan, which is apparently where they're at in this game, okay, if you're going to feudal Japan and you want to have ninjas and samurai, you know, all right, we should expect to see some Japanese people. Why we got a black guy in here? Oh, it's because we want a virtue signal. We want a virtue signal. Look how special and important we are that we're doing this diversity and representation bullshit. But you're not representing feudal Japan at all. You're like, this guy doesn't represent feudal Japan. What the fuck is going on here? I don't understand it. If you want to do black representation, do it right. Okay? That's like one of the biggest problems. You guys have heard me say this. It's like, okay, you have an opportunity to bring to light like some actual history, all right? You can actually focus on real, actual historical black people and what was going on and bring some actual stories of actual, you know, history to life. You could do that instead of just going with some bullshit narrative. I don't understand wokeness anymore. I thought the point of the whole diversity push was to shine a spotlight on people that never get any love, you know? Hey, man, they don't ever give these cats love like we give to all of these other folks, so we're going to give them some love. That's the representation. But then they don't do it right. They just virtue signal it, because what they wanted to do is they wanted to have this game on feudal Japan, but then they started thinking, damn, man, but we want some black people in there too. But it really wouldn't make any damn sense to put black people in feudal Japan. Oh, but then there's one guy, you know, that existed somewhere in history. All right, let's center it on that. And I'm like, that don't make any sense at all. No sense at all. And like, nobody's getting this. Nobody seems to understand this. Yeah, this is on Forbes. Japanese fans are puzzled that Yasuke is in Assassin's Creed Shadow. Yeah. Everybody's like, what? I don't get what's happening. Like I said, I don't speak the language anymore. I thought I had woke people figured out. And now they like, oh, screw Japan. You know, screw representing Japan properly and the Japanese culture properly. Let's throw a black samurai in feudal Japan like that was a thing that happened. And yeah, you're getting into this whole back and forth argument about Yasuke, you know, because he is a, you know, actual historical figure. But the reality is like, yeah, samurai? I don't think so. There's no proof of that at all. There's people that write articles about it, but there's no damn proof. Like even this article talks about it. It says Yasuke was an actual historical figure that lived in Japan during the 16th century, most likely of African origin. He would have been around during this time period that the game is set. However, almost nothing is really known about Yasuke, which in part means he's a great narrative blank slate to work with, but that isn't, well, also without its pitfalls, because gamers have been waiting for Assassin's Creed to come to Japan for years now. It's the land of the ninjas, the epitome of stealth, so it has always been a perfect fit for a gaming series built around stealthy assassinations in an interesting historical context. Yeah, like people are like, yeah, we like these ninjas, and that would be cool if we got a game called Assassin's Creed, and you got to sneak up on people and kill them. Oh yeah, that would be so awesome. Okay, so awesome to be a ninja trying to kill people. That's what it's all about. That's what this whole game series is about. So yeah, it made sense. Put it in Japan, have some ninjas, basic easy stuff, right? You can't screw it up, but somehow they did. Yasuke has been portrayed a bunch of different ways over the years in anime such as Afro Samurai and the more recent Yasuke on Netflix. In these works, it was clear this was meant as entirely fictional what-if scenario, and they're all great. Having Yasuke depicted as a cool samurai was entirely fine, as it was clear there was a great deal of artistic license involved. All right? So yeah, let's stop right there. They meant this to just be completely fiction, okay? Absolute fiction. Both of these series, all right? Afro Samurai, which I like, okay, I think it's cool. I haven't seen Yasuke, but Afro Samurai is great, and it was absolutely meant to be pure fiction, all right? Didn't try to make any kind of, oh yeah, this is actually real or anything. No. Pure fiction, okay? Now, contrast that with this next piece. The issue here, and one that Japanese gamers are pointing out in the trailer for the game and elsewhere online, is that Assassin's Creed is a series about retaining a degree of fidelity to historical events. So I don't want to hear people screaming and shouting, oh, it's just a game, it's supposed to not be real, and I don't want to hear that shit. That ain't what they've been doing in this series. All right, this is a departure from what the Assassin's Creed series has always been about. That in other games in the series, people of that locale and period were consistent with history and their varying host cultures. That's what it is, all right? And look, learning the law, Manga Lawyer, all right? Let me click on this tweet real quick. A Japanese reception from Ubisoft's latest video game, Assassin's Creed Shadow. One Japanese user says, for the first time, I understood what cultural appropriation was. Very diverse neo-colonialists we have here. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what we doing, all right? It's like the shoe is on the other foot. You know, they always crying about cultural appropriation when some white guy wants to have some, braids in his hair or whatever. Somebody want to put on certain kinds of clothes, hip hop clothes or whatever. And they want to look, yeah, man, I like the culture of black people. Oh, you're appropriating their culture. That's basically what you're doing. All right. And now this guy says, yeah, okay, that's what they talking about. That's what that means. Okay, I get it now. Except the problem is, again, just talking about the historical fidelity piece. Yeah, again, other games in the series, people of the locale and period were consistent with history. This is what Assassin's Creed has done. They keep it to the history. They keep it to the varying host cultures. They try to get as close to the original shit, right? They don't try to go all outside the box and start just inventing things. But apparently that's what they're going to do here because, yeah, there's no truth. There's no evidence anywhere about Yasuke being some sort of a black samurai. That is just, they're making it up, all right? Just like they were making it up in Afro Samurai and apparently this Yasuke on Netflix, which I haven't seen. They have completely made it up, and that's fine when you're making it up. But when you've been doing all of this like real life shit, like, well, why aren't you doing that? It's too hilarious, man. So changing it here is odd and not in keeping with the other Assassin's Creed games, which is what Japanese fans are mostly pointing out online. In addition, a massive edit war is erupted on Wikipedia. Yeah, it's like everybody's over there on Wikipedia trying to change history now. Yeah, this guy right here, Manga Lawyer, he said, one man is fighting a holy war against communist revisionists to prevent Yasuke from becoming progressive propaganda. Hundreds of editors are now attacking Wikipedia to alter history, ensuring that Assassin's Creed Shadow doesn't receive too many blows. This is better than paying $70 to Ubisoft. Yeah, I mean, you see all of these various changes going on over here with Wikipedia. I mean, it's just absolutely insane right now. And then Grum's commented on it. The edit war over Yasuke is unreal and going crazy. Woke progressives really want to make him a samurai, despite there being no evidence he ever was. This is the real problem, not Yasuke being in the game. There is a battle to rewrite history to bolster the woke narrative, and this is the part that is absolutely insane. 100%, man. Again, that's one of the big problems that you have when it comes to all of this woke shit, is that, damn, that really didn't exist in history, did it? Remember, like, woke Cleopatra or black Cleopatra? You know, that Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh, I grew up on my grandmommy's knee, and she told me that Cleopatra was black, so I believed her dumb ass. Like, we had that crap going on. Remember that? Instead of just saying, well, no, Cleopatra wasn't black, okay? And then they go out and make a whole series on it and just disrespect the Egyptian culture that way. And they're doing the same shit here. Oh, yeah, Yasuke. Oh, yeah. Samurai. All day long, baby. All day long. Okay. Instead of just saying, well, why don't we actually depict real history? You know, we want to put black people in an Assassin's Creed game in the series. Let's go to Africa and let's find some part of the culture. You can depict the Zulus. All right. And you could have went deep into that. And really, like, hey, you know, let's go and give people a slice of the culture that they have never seen. You know, people don't really talk about it that much. Let's go ahead and put this in this popular video game series. Let's pay a lot of love and attention. Let's shine the spotlight on the Zulus. Nah. We not doing that. Okay. We just gonna make the samurai black. All right. We gonna make the samurai black. Done deal. We ain't got to do nothing else. All right. 2 birds, 1 stone. That's how they got it down. Right. Lazy. All right. No wonder people hate Ubisoft. All right. No wonder people hate these cats. Same shit with Star Wars Outlaw. Just being lazy as hell. How's this thing doing? Is it oh, yeah, it's getting worse. Okay. Yeah, it's getting worse right now. Okay. 193K down. Yep. Utter trash. But see, again, this is what happens when, you know, your whole point is to virtue signal and you don't really understand. You don't really care what the customers are looking for. You know, you're like upsetting the culture that you're trying to represent right now, Japanese culture, and you're upsetting them because you're so focused on the wokeness that you can't even see straight anymore. That's what's hilarious about this. You know, that's what's truly hilarious about it. But like I said, my main thing is this is the opportunity to do the representation that you claim you care about so damn much. All right, let's go ahead and represent. All right, instead of giving us this crap, right? Instead of giving us this crap, give us like, oh, okay, we're going to actually depict a Zulu nation or something like that. And then we're going to set it in Africa. And then we're going to really deep dive, try to understand the culture, try to see all the different things that we could bring out of the culture historically. So it fits right in line with all of the other games in the Assassin's Creed's, set of games. Instead of doing that, we're going to give you black samurais. All right. Done deal. All right. We lazy. We don't feel like doing it. All right. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I just find the whole thing hilarious. I mean, it's just too damn funny, man. I don't understand woke people anymore. That's the real takeaway for me. I thought I understood exactly what I don't even understand these fools anymore. And I don't think they understand themselves. All right. These people are lost in the sauce. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.